welcome back to another video. My name is Brooklyn and today's video is going to be a reading vlog for Powerless by Lauren Roberts, and I am buddy reading this with Sarah and Chrissy. I will link their channels down below. You definitely need to go subscribe to them both. They are lovely individuals, lovely bookish friends, and I'm so excited to read this with both of them. And I think we're going to read the whole series depending on how we like it, but yeah, this is something that I've been meaning to pick up for a really long time, but just haven't had the time, or like there's been other series that I've chosen before it. I'm actually not sure if it's YA or adult. I feel like it's adult, but it's been classified as YA, or vice versa. Like people seem to think it's the wrong bit. So yeah, I'm interested to see what that's all about, but I do have kind of high hopes. Romantasy, you know, is my favorite, so I've been really hyped. So obviously I have some preconceived ideas of how it's going to go, so I'm not too sure. I don't want it to be overhyped, but potentially that's what has happened for me. I am 10 chapters in already. I am listening to it, but we're at like our first check-in for our buddy read. And so far, I'm really enjoying it. I'm loving the characters. It's giving Hunger Games, like definitely. It's definitely pulling from a lot of different YA books and like fantasy series that I have read in the past. So it's not like it's anything new, but the characters are quite refreshing. Like I really like the characters and their mentalities and things, and yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe because I haven't read one of these YA fantasies for a little while, that this is really like a good time, and I'm just like having fun with it, not thinking too much about it. Like it's not the best thing I've ever read so far anyway, but I am having a really good time with it. So yeah, from what I have seen in the buddy read chat, Sarah's not too into it yet. It hasn't hooked her, but Chrissy is loving it. So I'm kind of on Chrissy's side. Like I can't put it down. Like I didn't want to stop, but I wanted to make sure I was keeping up, like not going too far ahead or staying too far behind with the buddy read. So yes, I will continue to do that, and I'm moving at the moment. So I'm so glad I've got this on audio so I can listen to it, have the best time in a different world whilst I deal with the chaos that is my world. But I thought I'd take you guys along to let you guys know what I think of this book, seeing as it is so hyped. And I am someone who does like romantasy, but doesn't often read YA anymore. And even if it is like adult, I feel already that it's YA. Like I don't think there's going to be any smut or anything in it, or like really high fantasy scenes. So I'm going to classify it as YA for now. We'll see if that changes. But yeah, welcome to the video. I hope you enjoy. Let me know if you've read this down below, because I'd like to see what you think of it as well. But yeah, let's get into it. I will update you once I've read a little bit more. Also, I just love the name Kai, like so hot. Okay, wait, this chick just realizes that she forgot about her best friend, like her roommate, basically her sister, and just like forgot about her when she's been sent to this like palace and doing all these fun things, like the capital basically. And she's forgotten about her until someone's like, yeah, you need a seamstress, and her best friend is a seamstress. She's like, oh yeah, my best friend. And she admits that, oh, why did I not think of her before this? That's so bad of me. And maybe that's like the palace and the riches kind of wearing off on her, not sure, but it's like terrible. And then she goes and tells a friend like, yeah, you can come here, you can be my seamstress, you can be like living here and not be poor anymore. And then instead of like, and then she's like, I thought you forgot about me. And she's like, no, of course not, I would never forget about you. And she like, in like her monologue, she's saying, I so forgot about her. It's just like, fake ass bitch, what the fuck? But like, I mean, I'd probably be the same. If we're being honest, naturally I wouldn't be like that, but I mean, if those types of things were like, it's a lot to take in, but you don't forget about your family. and like they're living in poverty and like horrid conditions while you're living in luxury. Like that's rough. That is really rough. So not sure about that. Not the type of female main character we were after, but maybe it's just this once, and maybe it's for the perspective of like the kingdom and like their riches and everything is testing her personality and her morals and stuff. Not sure, we'll have to see, but just something to think about. This is a disaster, guys. So hot and sweaty, look disgusting, but wanted to show the reality. Owen's fixing the fridge on the trailer because the scare's gonna fall off. The mattress is on the trailer, and then we've just got one more trip after this, but I am so exhausted. We've been going all day, and yeah, moving is not for the weak, but it'll be good when it's done. Hello. So I have been reading Powerless. I'm on about chapter 33, I think, and I'm not enjoying it as much as I was previously. I think it's not going how I thought it was going to go. It just went into a different direction, and I kind of liked where it was going in the first place. But in saying that, I'm still having a good time and just not as much as before. So looking forward to kind of getting over this little jump that I'm not particularly liking, and getting back into the story, and hopefully enjoying the characters just as much as I was before. But I'll keep updating you. But yeah, I think I'm just reading it really quickly now, and I maybe wasn't paying enough attention in the audiobook like I should have been. So yeah, I'm gonna concentrate a little bit more and see if that makes a difference, but I'll update you soon. Hello. So the bit I'm up to, there's kind of like a rebellion sort of thing, and it's really reminding me of the Order of the Phoenix, and I'm really enjoying that aspect of it. I like how there's been things going on behind the scenes for a little while now. Like, she's not the first person to go against like the capital or anything, like the king and all of that, and I like her relationship with the prince, Kit, so Kai's brother. I'm really interested in that, and I like how we've got like that friendship. But yeah, I'm really liking those relationships, and her and Kit and Kai, like that whole dynamic. It's really fun, and I enjoy seeing like the differences between the king and the princes. It's really interesting, and the way that they've been brought up, and just like all the little things she's noticing about how wealthy and well off the kingdom is, when the slums are slumming it. So yeah, like there was like a wishing well, like pond kind of thing, where people have like got all their like pennies or whatever they are, whatever currency it is, and they've like, all these rich people are wishing for things, and they're putting their pennies into this fountain and then she's like, this money could feed people for like months in the slums, and they're just like dying because of that, and then these people are wishing for things, and when they have like everything. So that's very interesting, and I mean, it's not anything that hasn't been done before in this type of like dystopian fantasy world, but I haven't read something like this for a really long time, so I am really enjoying it. It's kind of like getting me back to my roots, and making me want to like watch the Hunger Games and also Harry Potter. So yeah, I didn't think it'd be anything like Harry Potter, but just kind of like with the rebellion in that way, and like there's things been happening in the background and for a few years, so I really like that aspect. But yeah, that's all I have to say for now. Hello. So I finished Powerless the other night, and I forgot to conclude this vlog and let you know my final thoughts and feelings. Overall, I gave it 3 stars on Goodreads, but I feel like it's more of like a 3.5, 3.75 almost, maybe just 3.5 is good. But I really did enjoy it. It was a lot of fun. I think I really just enjoyed the familiarity of it, but in saying that, it wasn't any different to what I have read in the past, so it was nothing new to me, and that's why it was such a low rating. Like, it was just okay in that front on the plot and everything, but I really did, like, I didn't really care too much for the trials aspect in this, which I was expecting more to like. but I was more focused on the relationships, and kind of the resistance and all of that stuff was really interesting. And I liked kind of the big reveal at the end, which Chrissy did predict, which was really cool. But yeah, I don't think I will continue with the series, but it did leave on a cliffhanger, so I also do kind of want to read more. But yeah, I don't think I will, because it's just nothing extra for me. Like, at this point, I've read so many of those kind of like fantasy romance dystopian type novels that when I read more and different series, I want something new and refreshing, something that's gonna like wow me. But in saying that, I did really enjoy it, and I had a lot of fun buddy reading it with Sarah and Chrissy. I know that Chrissy really enjoyed it as well, and she's like the same, feeling like similarly about whether she wants to continue or not because of the cliffhanger. But yeah, it was a great experience, and we have to do this again with another book. But yeah, let me know what you thought of Powerless. I feel like it's really hyped up, maybe because it's kind of that first book that gets people back into reading again, but not saying that it's bad or anything. And if you love this book and think it's the best book ever, then that is so fair and fine, and you are obviously entitled to that opinion. Just want to preface that, because I feel like people take bad reviews to heart, and this isn't even a bad review, it's just like mid for me. So yeah, I count that as a win. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what other books you want me to read, or buddy read. If you're looking at reading a book that you know that's on my TBR, definitely hit me up, and we can hopefully organise a buddy read, because it's one of my favourite things to do. Oh, Maggie's coming to join us. Right, we'll say hi with her. She'll want to say hi. Maggie, hello. Say hello. She's just looking around like, what is this? I've never seen this before. Very chill. But yes, we will see you in another video. I hope you enjoyed, and bye. Bye.